Before I start, I want to take a quick moment to say that the event that happened last time with the Castile getting 800 gold and 4 base tax and 4 production manpower in some random province, that was apparently tied to one of the 7 cities of gold. And that was the full event for them. So they got really lucky. The Protestant Reformation has begun in, I don't remember which one came first, whether it was Hamburg or Aachen. I want to say it was Aachen, but both of those are in the Holy Roman Empire, so we might see a pretty large Protestant following there. However, there are some interesting other things. I think I mentioned that the Stuarts are on the throne of France, so they have the same dynasty as Scotland, of all things. I don't know if we'll see them in one in a PU under the other, but either way, either thing is a bad time for England, which is our ally currently. By the way, I'm improving relations with Trier to get them into an ally, to be my ally. But they're an archbishopric, and I'd prefer somebody who is a monarchy. And I was looking around again to find somebody, and I thought maybe Austria, but no, Austria doesn't like my army. Their neutral attitude and their distance between borders kind of makes them bad candidates. And I noticed also that they had too many diplomatic relations, but that didn't occur to me why they might have too many. Then I looked at Bohemia, and I hovered over it, and Bohemia is a vassal under Austria. Check Austria again. They also have Hungary, so we're looking at Super Austria here. Probably going to see the combination of Austria, Bohemia, and Hungary later in the game. Saxony is a major power in central Germany. I was looking at Denmark. Denmark is rivaled to England, so I'd prefer not to... Oh, they also still have both Sweden and Norway under them. Alright, we can rival Castile, right? Yeah, let's not rival Castile. So I'm thinking Saxony is probably the one that I want to try to ally with. Maybe Brandenburg instead, because... Wait. Distance between borders, neutral attitude towards Portugal. Brandenburg has too many diplomatic relations. Okay. Saxony is more likely. Brandenburg would be stronger, I think. I'm not familiar with that dynasty. They have the same dynasty as independent Lithuania. Oh yeah, Austria also ate a lot of Poland, so and added it to the empire. So yeah, I'm going to expect Austria to be a fair... Ooh, actually, there's an idea. Austria will probably never convert away from Catholic. I'm going to save my Diplo slot for Austria specifically. We will keep our religion. It looks like Castile and Austria should be natural allies. Hopefully they think the same way I do and go for Austria. And maybe the Pope will as well, and we will form a four-way alliance. But that's wishful thinking. To have the AI work out in my favor like that would be extraordinary, to say the least. Anyway, Morocco's allied with the Ottomans. Ottomans are invading Venice currently. And I would like to build up my forces before I try to invade Morocco, who will have the Ottomans' help, specifically in the naval department. And I think Tunis is also allied with the Ottomans. It's just a bad time overall. We did, however, get colonialism in Lisbon. So, we should be one of the first, if not the first, to embrace colonialism. In fact, we have a lot of bonuses increasing in our territory right now. 1.5 per month. 1.12. Yeah, we're gonna pick up colonialism fast. Anyway. I don't... Oh, we also have a free merchant. That we got from picking up the most recent expansion idea. And I'm not sure where to put him. Castile's already moving as much as we can together away from Tunis. Have one in Sevilla. Castile's also moving an amount away from the Caribbean. I mean, Brazil might be the way to go. Alright, we'll go with it. That'll transfer to the Ivory Coast. These are, I think, the last two colonies I'm going to get in South America. That I build myself anyway. Right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'll give us another merchant, which will be great. I don't think we can... Okay, our explorer's exploring. Our conquistador's conquistadoring. I hope that we get a full event of one of the 7 cities of gold. That would be very helpful. But so far, no luck. I don't think we've even got, like, one of the starting events. Columbian Exchange. This happened for us. With the colonization of the Americas, a wide range of new seeds, crops, and animals are starting to spread between the New World and the Old. From the first moment of introduction, crops such as maize, manioc, and tomatoes are now spreading over the entire Old World, just as non-American beasts of burden are becoming ever more sought after in the New World. As lands that were once considered unfit for growing anything, either for part of the year or in some cases ever before, are put to use in production of food and cereals, the general availability of food in the world is higher than ever before. Few things in this century will bring as much benefit to common man as grown food is now much less scarce than it once was. Price of grain decreases, livestock increases. Let's see, what can we do anything else to improve our relation with Austria? If we can get Austria on our side, I will have no problem declaring war on Morocco, because they will keep the Ottomans busy. Between Austria, Bohemia, and Hungary, my god. And also considering I would definitely be able to call Castile in. How are my favors looking with everybody? We have 13 with England. I will keep 10. I'm going to increase trust with Brittany, who I think is at war with England, so. And increase with the Pope as well. And we'll continue. We do still have claims on Morocco. I need to colonize Cape Verde as soon as possible too. Let's send our explorer out again. Is our colony colonizing by themselves yet? Doesn't look like it. Do they have any ideas? Okay, they have full expansion ideas. That's great. Faster slowpokes, loose admin power, and hostile movement speed. Okay. I think we do get prestige for exploring the New World. Maybe it's just if we're the first to stumble on a new province. I think Spain or Castile is going to beat us to most things. Still have 6 loans. Saved by a princess. We cannot imagine the terror of our conquistador must have felt when he laid his head onto a great stone while seeing men standing ready with clubs above his head. Luckily for him, the chief's dearest daughter rushed forth and placed her head upon his to save him from death. Lose money in exchange for diplo power. Yes, sadly. When does our next loan come due? Right now. And then next one is next year. Family ties. Your family of Brittany will learn of the pleasantries exchange. Okay. More diplo power. We're kind of far behind on most tech. Our diplotech has pretty much recovered though, so that's good news. Thanks to our cheap advisor. Fairly quiet right now. It's gonna suck when the Age of Discovery ends. Invest in diplotech and we will be getting more diplotech hopefully in about 3 years' time. Out of curiosity, if I declared war on Morocco right now, the Ottomans would come in, Fazan would come in, England would not because it's a distant war and they're fighting in another one. Brittany is fighting in another war and it's a distant war. Castile and the Papal State would both come in though. Maybe we can get Austria on our side. Probably not though. Portuguese naval strength, we actually have a bonus with Austria. Making 8 ducats a month right now. Tariffs on grain. I don't like to increase tariffs. I'll take the points, thank you. (1502) October. I don't know if we'll hit that in time. How much are we getting from gold here? 5.57? Yeah, that's a month. Thank you, gold mines. Can I actually... I didn't even think about this. I'm going to promote Moroccan culture, I think. El Dorado. An adventurer on his deathbed told a tale about a gold-covered king who washed the gold off while his attendants threw trinkets of gold and precious stones into the lake. The man claimed to have been rescued by El Hombre Dorado himself and seen the ritual and the golden city with his own eyes. Before he fell ill, he made a crude map that he claims shows the way to El Dorado. Now when we arrive in Cochabamba, a landmark corresponds to one of the few roughly drawn on the adventurer's map. Follow that map, it will lead to great treasures. Yearly prestige increase, I would like to find it, so we'll search for El Dorado. How much of Morocco is Moroccan? Okay, a lot of it's Berber too. But I am actually going to go ahead and promote Moroccan culture when I get the chance, which is right now. Which I think, yes, we can actually start converting stuff if we want, and I think I want to. It's going to take 12 years unless I get... Oh, do I want to do it? I'm going to start converting Mechnus. No. No, we're going to start converting Faz. And that does cause a little bit of unrest, but not a severe amount. It's enough that it will probably increase the... We can select a naval doctrine. I will want to do that eventually. Oh, we have Portuguese Marines, which I will be choosing once I'm out of debt. Blockade impact on siege. That's amazing. I would imagine it's amazing anyway. Naval barrage. I would imagine that's pretty good as well. Good government policies. Changes of policies, when cleverly timed and made, were often well received by the people of the time beyond their actual efficiency as proof of the government's goodwill and interest in welfare on the state. We got this event already, didn't we? Could take money. Could take admin points. I'm very tempted to take the money. But I've said before that I always take the points. We're pretty good on points right now. And having points and gaining points. Of course, that's amazing. We need a third colonist. We need that third colonist as soon as possible. We're nowhere near our next government level. So... we'll get the money eventually anyway. We'll use the money to increase stability. Or, yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Let's go make sure that the explorer's still exploring. Just want to make sure they don't stop for some stupid reason. And we will be able to pay back this loan. Of course, we won't be able to pay back the loan after that. Maybe I should have taken the money. Profiteering in Tafilalt. Goods produced modifier doesn't actually affect any of that, does it? Base production. I'm not sure if... I don't think gold is affected by production efficiency, is it? Oh, that's goods produced modifier. Oh, wait. It's a center of trade, too. Alright, well, we'll test it out. So it does affect it, so we just cost ourselves quite a bit of money. Well, we're still making 7 ducats a month, so not as extreme as I thought it might have been. Only 31 months until the Age of Discovery is over. It's disappointing. It looks like the Ottomans have taken a lot of the Venetian land that they were after. They're allied with Akkoyunlu as well as Morocco and Tunis. Please tell me Tunis and Morocco are rivals. They are. Good. Shipbuilding boom. Ooh. I don't have the money to build that right now. Our queen is 54. We'll hope that she lives a long time, but I doubt it. Come on, once the next one finished. Hopefully soon. Lose money for Diplo points. Sure, I guess. What's our inflation? Going down because we have an advisor for it, despite our reliance on gold. I'm curious about something. How far... What is our colonial range over here? Renewed another loan. Oh, we can actually reach pretty far. Okay, I think I need to go after the Cape Coast and Gold Coast, though, before I get anything else over here. Carqueen has internal conflicts. France is at war with Florence and Switzerland. And Florence and Switzerland... Oh, wait, what? And Florence and Switzerland are winning? What? Austria, do you want to be friends? No. Probably never, right? I'd probably have to build up my army and navy for them to want to... I can actually grant new world charters now for from the burghers, which we will do. To increase our colonial... growth. Austria's finished. Still doesn't want to be friends. Alright. Maybe if we reduce our the distance of our borders, but that's not going to happen, so... Alright, come on, Rio. Finish up so I can send the colonists to Africa. Currently drilling our infantry. Kind of curious to see what the African situation looks like. Can invest in our next colonist, and I am going to go with Cape Coast. Wait, yes, yeah. I guess it was kind of a waste to expel the minority from Ceuta. If I just made Moroccan a promoted culture anyway. And our next colony should be finishing at the end of this month. We'll send that one as far away as we can. And that looks to be Azorangando. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but then again, don't think it's a big deal. So, is Brazil going to start colonizing themselves, please? Ragusa's trade league disbanded. Oh! I just realized something. Colonial nations start with pretty much full expansion ideas, or they start, like, expansion ideas is always their first group of ideas. Right? Yes. Long Pig, the expedition stumbled upon a small, friendly tribe of natives in Chaco Boreal, who invited them to feast to celebrate a recent victory over a neighboring tribe. There was plenty of meat, with a taste that reminded the conquistador of pork, and the name was apparently Long Pig. It wasn't until after the feast that the source of meat was explained. Captives from the defeated tribe sacrificed and eaten to gain the strength of their enemies. Any rumors of this must be silenced. Alright, we'll take the Diplo hit. Come on. Please start colonizing? Oh, that's something I should be doing with my idle diplomats is improving relations with Portuguese Brazil. Let's move that, or send our explorer out again. 1505. Still making 7 ducats a month. And now we're making 5 a month. Relations improved with Portuguese Brazil. Okay. Oh, that loss of 50 extra settlers a year is going to suck. Really bad. But we've only got one more policy until expansion is done. And then we can start. Then we'll pick up a policy. I hope it's still the same policy as it used to be. Actually, it's better. Global settler increase plus 20 and negative 50% native uprising. Meaning, so if you take that as France, you can actually take the native trade, or if you take that policy as France, I think France has built a 50% built into their national ideas. I can't remember. It might only be 25%. But if it's a 50% and France takes that policy as well, they can just straight up take the native repression policy. But if we take that, I would hope that we can switch to the native trading policy. Holy Inquisition. Holy Inquisition came from Spain, also to Portugal in 1536 and stayed until 1668. However, it had more influence with the Spanish monarchs than the Portuguese ones. It'll cost us. It will increase our tech cost for 10 years, but missionary strength will increase. Yes. We'll convert in 4 years instead of 12. Great. Our innovativeness is decreasing. Alright, that shouldn't go on for too long because we'll be ready to take Diplotech 9 soon, hopefully. Whoa, we're actually not making nearly as much money as we were. Maria has inspiring leader. That's going to go to waste, probably. Wish it didn't, but it probably is. Rains fail in Rio de Janeiro. Okay. Anything interesting going on in Europe? France is no longer at war with Florence. Morocco raided me. Age of Reformation is here. Fuck. Accommodation with natives in Ezorangando. Oops. Alright, so let's see what we have nothing. So I'm not going to join the Reformation. I might take religious ideas. Converting might be a thing. Colonial I'm not gonna have 5 colonial nations. Converted another nation. We'll see. That one's possible. Asian trade is a very real possibility if I can get over to Asia. July, 1st of July is when 2 more loans come due. Can pass the Blasphemy Act. Yeah, I don't care about heretics. We're gonna pass that and get even more missionary strength. I'd like to actually ask my level 1 theologian to leave. See if we can get a cheap inquisitor. Let's repay that loan as well. France has Protestantism entrenched, so price of fish went down. No, we got production efficiency. A skill 2 production efficiency guy. So completely useless to us. Poison rock for our conquistador. We're about to take level 8 military tech, and in a few months also level 9 diplotech again. Actually going to switch that back over to trade, just so that I don't think about it too late. And I will be taking these technologies nowish, like as soon as I can, because it's only a 4% increase. What is the colonialism institution looking like? 0.98 there, 2.2, 2.3. Oh my god. All right. $113 on the next loan, and that is Castile has embraced colonialism. Great, so we didn't even get it first. Castile had a lot of gold though, so I shouldn't be too surprised, right? Our money's actually our income's probably going to go down. Right now we're making 8.8 in trade. Okay, it didn't go down that much. I was thinking because Castile had more provincial trade power because of colonialism, they would take money from us, but it wasn't as severe. Okay, we'll take next level of military tech. And then next month we will take diplotech, which will end our innovativeness decreasing. Actually, I think have it increasing. Alright, currently changes by 0.005, yeah. Slightly increase. But, still an increase. So, Castile is going to be... Wait, is he doing anything? Okay, I just had to make sure that my merchant, or my explorer was doing his job. We're making 5.57 gold right now. And I know kind of a boring time in this playthrough, but we'll see if it gets more interesting as we get later in the game.